Hey crafters, this is Amy. I am going to be working on altering this box here. I got several, actually probably up to 6 now. I have a friend who smokes cigars, and then he saves these wooden boxes for me. And his daughter, he gave me these 3 last weekend, and his daughter asked that I alter one for her. And so I'm going to alter this one, so I thought I'd stop at this point and kind of show you the steps to doing that. As you can see, it has a very shiny finish on it and has nice hardware on it. This one did have, well, they all had a sticker here, you know, for the tax stamp sticker, I suppose. Okay, so it started out like this. And she wants this to have a skull and crossbones on it somehow. So I'm going to do that. So the first thing I did was I took this little screwdriver, and it doesn't have to be that little, it just needs to be, very thin blade, so you can get under the hardware. So I removed the hardware, and was just simply, you know, I worked in from the middle to the ends and just pulled them out, and then it left the holes. So as I go forward and paint this, I'll make sure those holes stay there, because then I will tap the hardware back into those holes. Probably put a little glue on it before I tap it in, seeing that they've been, you know, in there and pulled out. So then the next thing I did after, taking the hardware off, is I took some sandpaper. No, it doesn't sandpaper. This is 150 grit, so it's not very gritty. And all I wanted to do was take that shine, so you can see. Oh, there you go, how shiny that one is. And then you can see, oh, I need to do a little bit more on here. But just take that shine off there, because then whatever I paint on there will stay better. Okay, so next I'm going to paint it black. And the black paint that I have is just a black furniture paint, and it's matte. But I do have a spray coat finish that I think I will spray on there to give it a, you know, glossy finish. Either as I go or at the end before I put other embellishments on it. Okay, I sanded it down a little bit more, and then what I'm going to take is I'm going to take this damp cloth. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, and just wipe all of the dust off of there. So I'll wipe that off, and then it's ready for priming and painting. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about doing a crackle, and then maybe doing white underneath, and then crackle with the black on top. So I'm going to think about that a little bit. Okay, I found this can of soft white matte finish spray paint. So I think I'm going to spray paint them white, or the soft white, and then do a crackle, and then do black over the top, and then do the glossy finish over the top of the black. So I'm outside here, I'm going to see. So anyway, this may not work, it may not be very good paint anymore, but we'll give it a whirl. Okay, spray painted them white. I'm out of the white paint. We'll let those dry, and I'll tell you what, in this heat today, it's awful. It's that first week of July. Tomorrow's July 4th. It's been in the upper 90s here for a few days. And this is Minnesota. We don't like this here. You get up in the morning, it's 75 degrees. Yuck. So I'm assuming this paint will dry or just be sticky forever. And I'll come back out later and get it. Oh, watch out, Lily. Oh, God, just what I need. Okay, the white paint is dry, and it isn't the best finish, but it should be just fine for being that underneath crackle layer. You know, that's what you'll see through the black. I kind of ran out of paint, but that's fine. So I am going to then use this crackle glaze, and this you can get different kinds of crackle glaze that will give you different patterns. This is more for the weathered look. You can get large crackle, small, tight crackle. So that's what this is. So I'm just going to paint this on and let it dry, and then I have this, just this black, paint. It's furniture, walls, wood, canvas. It's just all-purpose acrylic paint. So I am going to then put that over the crackle, and then we'll go from there. Okay, you start with a dry surface. Stir or shake this before using. Use a short nap roller, nylon brush. I am just going to use, one of these sponge brushes. And apply a generous coat. And do not spread or overwork the glaze. That's really probably the more important part. And when you put the coat over the top too, that you don't work it too much. This you just really want to get it on and then let that dry. And what I was really looking for is how long to wait before you put your top coat on. Oh, here we go. Allow to dry 1 to 4 hours before applying top coat. Waiting longer than 4 hours, you will need to do more of the glaze. So this is something you'll need to do when you know in 4 hours or less than 4 hours of time, you can come back and put that top coat on there. Otherwise, you'll need to reglaze it. So, okay. I'm going to shake it, and then I'm going to apply it, let it dry for a couple hours, and then I will be back to put that top coat on. And really, once you put the top coat on, you will start seeing the effects. I said the full effects aren't going to be seen until it's dry. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half, and I'm going to now paint my black over the top of the crackle. I'm just going to shake this up. I think I'm going to use a little bit bigger brush this time. I used, I think, one of these, and I washed that one out. That one's downstairs drying. So I think I'm going to use this one just so I can get bigger strokes on this. I'm going to start on the top here. And then I have the other pieces. I have that one sitting upside down here on that glaze bottle, so then I can do the sides and kind of turn it around as I'm painting it. And hopefully I'll be able to paint it and not get fingerprints all over it, because that's usually what I do. So this black open. Okay. I'm gonna get my brush here nice and saturated, because I don't want to have to go back over. So I'm going to put, a good amount of paint down, wipe one side off. And then I'm going to start in the corner here, and I'm just going to paint it on. So there, I think I've got that covered, and you can see it's already starting. I'm going to set that right over there. I'm working on my Ranger craft mat, so I'll be able to wash everything off of there. I don't know what you can see here. So what I'm hoping is that I can get these sides painted and kind of spin this around as I'm doing this. Alright, crackle effect. I'll just bring the cover over here so you can see what the top is doing. So the top is crackling. Oh, yeah, see it kind of slipped off the edge there. Okay, there you go. I've done the base coat, the crackle, and the top coat, and now I need to let this dry fully. It will crackle more as it dries. And I will do another video that I will show how I'm going to decorate and embellish this box. Thanks for watching.